Welcome everyone to the 43rd Annual New Music Concert presented by the Music Department at Modesto Junior College in Modesto, California. I'm your host, Professor David Dow, and tonight we'll be presenting original music compositions from faculty composers, local artists, and student composers. As well, we'll be featuring winners from the 43rd Annual Celebration of Humanities contest in the music categories. Tonight we'll be presenting classical music composition, popular music composition, and electronic music composition. The Celebration of the Humanities contest and the New Music Concert have gone hand in hand for 43 years, providing students an outlet for their original music compositions to be judged and performed, and also to get it down on paper and be able to copyright their music. So sit back and relax and enjoy an evening of virtual, electronic, and new music.
The name of my piece is Alleluia. It's for choir. I wrote it in 2019 and have not yet had a performance of this piece. This will be the first time for it to be heard. This crisis that we're going through with the coronavirus has kind of reinforced the need to connect with people in different ways. So I was able to pull 16 singers together, each doing their own separate part in isolation and then uploading them all, and company back east has put this together for me, the technical aspect of compiling all these voices into one unified choir. So I have not actually even heard this as I speak, but so we'll all be hearing this for the first time together. I do hope that your physical isolation is not entirely a social one, and you're able to come together somehow and connect and support each other during this kind of crazy time that we're in. Thank you.
We will now present the winners in the classical music composition category of the Celebration of the Humanities contest. An honorable mention goes to Jonathan Ruiz for year 2020. In third place, $50 winner goes to Raul Moreno for Araly.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. I want to thank David Dow for awarding me third place in this year's humanity competition for classical composition. It's a piece that I wrote on piano for my friend Araly, the title of the piece. It's a simple melody with the rhythm motif that goes throughout the piece. I hope you like it. If you don't, sorry for the next 5 minutes. I hope everybody's staying safe out there, and just enjoy the rest of the concert. Thank you.
Second place in the classical music composition category goes to Victoria Sterling for Restless Moment.
Hello, my name is Victoria Sterling and I composed Restless Moment. I just want to say thank you. I honestly don't know what to say. I was not expecting to get second place in this competition. When I first composed this piece, it was for a string quartet in high school and nothing inspired me to create it. It just happened. Now to be here receiving an award for this piece is surreal and a bit strange. Also, having to talk in front of people, even if it's just a recording, makes me anxious. Even so, I am very honored and thankful to have placed. I finished composing my piece this semester with the encouragement, inspiration, and help from my friends and family. One friend in particular was there for me every step of the way. Thank you so much, Peyton, for all your help and being such an amazing friend. I named my piece Restless Moment because while I was listening back to it, I felt like it was always moving forward and never resting. Here is Restless Moment. I hope you enjoy.
And our first place winner receiving $150 for his award-winning composition is Peyton Toste Starkweather for his composition Seaside.
Hello, I am Peyton Toste Starkweather, a music major here at MJC, which after next year I plan to transfer into a CSU music composition program. I want to give a big thank you to the wonderful staff such as Professor Dow and the anonymous judges for being able to make tonight happen. Still going through with the competition and new music concert by a virtual means. I want to thank Dr. Sabre that made me realize a more dramatic and impactful ending than what I had originally intended. And I want to give a big thank you to Denarly Reyes for helping me with a technological issue that I had with the audio file. Seaside is in dedication to my late grandmother, Sheila Trail Starkweather. In her youth, about 15, she sung opera as a coloratura soprano. In the latter years of her life, in my youth, she dedicated a lot of her time to me. She taught me to read, and we painted together. This is one of the paintings that she had painted. It is of Sandpipers on the beach. I remember in the wintertime and summertime, my family had often taken her to the beach in Monterey, and as you can imagine, the sea brings fond memories of her. I began working on this piece last December when I had imagined a lighthouse that would become one of my biggest sources of inspiration, and began developing the chord progression that begins this piece. Seaside is split into 4 sections that represent the ocean at different times of the day: the dawn, the day, the dusk, and the dark. The strings writing of the piece swells in like the ocean waves coming up to the shore and the sun rising from the water. The piece emulates the dynamic and majestic beauty and the dramatic nature of the ocean. There are intense moments where the music is meant to be kind of chaotic and cinematic, like a storm, as well as calm moments where one could picture their own times at the beach, watching the sunset drift into the sea. Though omitted tonight under the circumstances, the piece was intended to contain ocean-like timbres using percussion instruments, such as the ocean drum, the rainstick, wind chimes, and suspended cymbal. Without further ado, I present to you Seaside.
Our next piece features keyboard player extraordinaire Mr. Patrick Campbell, good friend of mine and a professional keyboard player all his life. Loves jazz and has written a new piece for this concert called The Kiss of Death. Here it is now.
Give me the kiss of death, but make it all so slow. Just take away my breath. What a way to go. Hold me desperately close and feel my body heat. Give me a little dose. Let me feel complete. I'm feeling feverish with every touch from you. I think it's feverish. What else can I do? It seems a shame to waste this precious time outraged when we can spend the time being more engaged. Life can be complicated when it becomes too serious, and we can be dominated by our thoughts so delirious. I'm tired of fool's designs, my thoughts are not that vague. Worn out, experiencing signs of a present neglect. I ask you kindly, please don't give up on the saying you may be ill and ills, but this becomes a drain. Give me the kiss of death, but make it all so slow. Just take away my breath. What a way to go. Hold me desperately close and feel my body heat. Give me a little dose. Let me feel complete. Give me a kiss. Give me the kiss of death. Give me a kiss. Give me the kiss of death. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Hi, this next composition is by Gregory Kim, a South Korean composer in Daegu, South Korea. Here's Gregory to tell you more about his piece.
Hello, I'm YongGyu Gregory Kim from South Korea. I'm a composer, conductor, and a media artist. I'm the director of Daegu International Computer Music Festival. Today my piece title is Multimedia Concerto No. 28 for Cello and Computer, and its subtitle is E-Etude. It's about 10 minutes long. I try to show as much sound as possible for both cello and computer in a musical way. Also, I try to harmonize the traditional musical instrument cello with the most experimental instrument computer. Hope you enjoyed the piece. Thank you very much.
It is now time to feature the winners of the Popular Music Composition category. In popular music, they are required to not only give us a recording of their work, but a lead sheet, which consists of the lyrics, the melody line, and the chord symbols. In classical music, they have to write out all the music, but not in popular music. An honorable mention goes to Amber Suniga for Saudade Farewell.
Hello everyone, and thank you Professor Dow for holding the celebration of the humanities every year. The inspiration for my song Saudade Farewell came from my professors Eric Mackey, Anne Martin, Alejandra Sabre, and Catherine Tortel for all of the wisdom, kindness, determination, and perseverance that they have shown me. Saudade is a Portuguese-English term meaning a happy sad. I'm happy that I was able to study with them and learn all that I can, but I'm very sad that I have to leave. It's a great honor to be recognized for my work, and I do hope that future participants will put forth their best effort in order to help make this celebration of the humanities a fun and memorable event.
The third place goes to Leroy Quintana for Redemption. This is a $50 award. We will now hear Redemption. Popular Music Composition Second Place Award, $100, goes to Shanti Motley for Clearwater. Here's Shanti to tell you about it.
Hi, my name is Shanti Motley, and I am proud to say that I am part of MJC and all of its programs. My inspiration came from a drawing, something very simple, as a hand. My mind was clear, my thoughts were fresh, And then came the idea for a new melody in my head. I know it's random, but that's what makes art beautiful, its flaws and imperfections. Once again, thank you all and have a great day.
And the first place winner in the popular music composition category for $150 is Leroy Quintana for Less is More. this time we'd like to feature an original jazz music composition called Tation Slide, featuring Patrick Campbell on keyboard. This next composition features a good friend of mine, Mr. Rich Little, on guitar. He and I have been playing music together for many years, and he's a great guitar player. He's also using a laser light video show from a backyard of a friend of his, Mr. Craig Charbonneau. So here's Rich to tell you about it.
Hi, my name's Rich Little, and I have a video to play for you that was inspired by Craig Charbonneau setting up his laser lights in his backyard. And he sent me the video, and I put some music to it. So, hey, we're all in this together. Hope you guys are staying safe. Thanks for watching.
At this time, we would like to feature the winners of the electronic music composition category. In electronic music, the music itself, the sound, is the composition. They are required, however, to create a graphic score like the one behind me that illustrates how the sounds behave over time. In third place, we have Jonathan Ruiz for Summertime Sundown. In electronic music, second place award $100 to Stephen Estes for his composition Haunted.
Hi, my name is Stephen Estes. First, I want to say thank you to Mr. Dow, Mr. Giorgio for the time you guys spend setting up the music and recording lab there, and just the amazing instruction that you provide. The software I use is called Logic Pro 10. I started working with it last semester in the Intro to Music Technology course with Mr. Dow, and my composition is entitled Haunted. So thank you for listening, and thanks for watching.
And the first place winner for the Woodlands of Forevermore, Peyton Toste Starkweather, a $150 award. Here's Peyton to tell you about his piece.
Hello, I am Peyton, and this next piece is entitled The Woodlands of Forevermore. Like the piece's title, it is almost feels never-ending with the use of its repetitive ostinato patterns, like a walk through the woods. To quote the famous Robert Frost poem, "Two paths diverged in a wood, and still both are taking me nowhere." One day, I realized a hauntingly beautiful chromatic relationship between major seventh chords and half-diminished chords, and continued to smith the chord progression through a chromatic approach. So without much ado, I present to you The Woodlands of Forevermore.
This next person, it needs no introduction. He's been on the electronic music concert for many, many years, and he is our electronic music judge. He's also a professor at UOP teaching music technology, just like myself. So here's Jeff Crawford to tell you about his piece.
Hello everyone, Professor Jeff here, introducing my video, Flatland in Space, a video that illustrates a place where there is no up. Check it out.
This next piece is freshly composed, just revised right before the concert, and composed 2 days ago to be submitted to the Society for Electroacoustic Music in the United States Miniature Series. It represents a attempt to talk about the meaning of life and everything in terms of the monolith in the old film 2001: A Space Odyssey. So I hope you enjoy it. It's called Monolith. As usually is the case, we normally feature a jam piece at the end of the new music concert. Unfortunately, this year we're not able to get together. So instead, I've decided to play a portion of a jam from the last new music concert. The piece is entitled Iphonium, and it features a recorded background, synthesizers, acoustic instruments on stage, iPhones, the audience texting me, and the audience creating sounds with iPhones. So this is a real group improvisation, not only on the stage, but in the audience. So I hope you enjoy it. Iphonium. We hope you've enjoyed our 43rd annual New Music Concert, and you enjoyed the great variety of new music and pieces and all the winners of the Celebration of Humanities Awards. And I'd like to invite those students to submit their pieces again next year to the 44th annual Celebration of the Humanities Awards and participate in the 44th annual New Music Concert. So until then, take care, be safe, and we will see you next year.